I'm experiencing some truth about myself. A hard truth that maybe I'm a little bit of a troublemaker, kind of tend to push boundaries a little bit, and somehow it's kind of my job to just like push on them a little to find out so that other people can really find out what their boundaries are. So I'm going to intentionally push on your boundaries right now and find out what happens. What happens when I do this? What happens when I smoke cannabis? Usually I have a little fun. Or maybe I feel into my feelings a little bit more. I hear my inner voice better. I get to hear the truth. I speak the truth. I feel like brave enough to speak it, and I've been running into an issue in my life, and I'm running into it again in two different situations, in the place that I live and at work, which I'm new at both of them. Oh good, let's just get right into it. I got into a conflict with a guy friend, like an ally. And like I felt like bullied. I got like bullied, and so this bullying issue is coming up, and sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, the bullying issue, whatever. It's a real thing. I guess it's come up before. It's coming up now. At 10 years old, we moved into a nicer neighborhood than one that we had previously lived in, and all of a sudden I was getting bullied a lot at school. And I guess I kind of did before that too. I got bullied in second grade too. And the people that are bullying me were often males. The early ones were especially male. And my brother was one of them as well. And my dad, he's pretty mean. He was like, doing his job, but it's like gruff. And like men have this, and I don't want to say all men. I don't want to differentiate necessarily, because I feel like I am masculine and feminine, but in this society I am running into an issue with the masculine power energy of just like I'm trying to describe it. It's kind of rough. It's like gruff. Like at work, like they're very like tell you what to do, but in like orders, and it's like very important that everything is exactly the way, and I just found that there was like a huge lack of compassion from both of these men, and a major lack of listening. And when I don't feel listened to, I go back into an old family pattern of raising my voice to get heard. If people don't hear you, just say it much louder. That way they will definitely hear you, especially if your voice is the loudest. Damn. Fortunately, I'm not that 10-year-old anymore. I finally grew up. I finally learned how to stand up for myself at 36. Thanks in part to this. Still not fun, because now I'm like not in a good situation at where I'm living already, which is fine because it just leads me to go, okay, I'm not in the right spot. I already know that I'm not in the right spot. I'm staying at a hostel that they can't use as a hostel because of COVID, so it's like this long-term living situation. And but like in a dorm room. So oh cool, I'm back at college. I get a redo, which is great because it's kind of like what this whole adventure to New Orleans is about, is for real choosing for me this time. Like knowing what I want and who I am now, to a certain extent. Of course, there's more to explore. And yeah, so I'm here exploring it, living there, wanting to have a studio apartment, but God's kind of telling me, you could, it's not quite there, but there's a lot of other things that you can do in the meantime. You get to sit and be patient and like learn some other lessons before you get to just have your own studio apartment, okay? So sit tight, learn some hard lessons, yay! My favorite! I always learn the hard lessons. Okay, so then it's okay. Another thing that I'm learning, that I have learned, and I'm learning currently about myself, that, I happen to be one of the honeybees in the hive that is capable of making money. Easily. I can easily make money. I can easily get a job. It's COVID. More than half the people that I live with at the hostel, and there's like 20, 30, 40, I don't know. More than half of them don't have a job and are like scared and struggling for money and will get kicked out if they don't pay $100 a week for rent. I land in this city and in 5 days I have a job making a good hourly wage. I'm lucky. Oh no, it's like my purpose in life. Okay, all right, cool. That's why it's easy. It's easy when you're doing the thing that you're supposed to be doing. I think that's how it's going. Beginner's luck? I don't know. Kind of beginner's luck, except that there's challenges in it. Like, I got in a fight with my coworker who was teaching me how to make pizza. I've been like excited and dying to work at a brick oven pizza place, and I land in New Orleans, and the perfect one is like on the corner of the French Quarter, and it's like tourist galore, right? Money, fame. There's like it's like window, and like I like speak up about my truth, about my frustration with this guy that's training me, and it explodes. And like, okay, gripe, a problem about gaining communication skills, I guess, is that then now I like wish that I was hanging around people who had communication skills like me, so we could like actually get somewhere with conflict. But like, I am not skilled at just like diffusing conflict and getting a thing resolved and making it cool unless the other guy gives a shit. But you know what? No, he just bullied me out of the spot and was like, I can't work with you tonight. And so I'm like, motherfucker, gosh. I wanted to really make pizza. I just was a little frustrated with the way he was training me. It kind of sucked. Okay, guy? You suck at training, guy. I know I'm the new guy, but I'm really good at training. Therefore, you suck at training and you suck at communication. Gosh. have no friends here. So YouTube is my co-counselor right now, and this is where I get to be vulnerable, which is nice. I haven't had space to really be vulnerable because I live with roommates and I work with a bunch of people, and life's hard without friends. Oh, it's nice that I know I have so many friends that I can call, and I've called and talked to mostly none of you. I just like don't have much time to catch up with everybody and tell you what's been going on, because it's kind of happening so fast that I need to be like in this life, in this moment, in this presence to keep up with it. And I don't want like judgment or like influence on me, on finding me and my path and finding how this all works together, you know? I just like, you know, today's today and I'm a new me, and I don't really, I just want to be, you know? It's like I went to Hawaii to like figure out who I am, and now I came to New Orleans to just be me, and it's working. It's kind of working. It's interesting. Yeah. I did learn today that, okay, so normally in a new town, it's pretty easy to go make friends if you go to the bars or coffee shop. But bars are usually easier, you know, you don't even have to drink, you just hang out with the people and, you know, you find friends. But like, I don't want to drink. I don't really want to drink. And because of COVID, there's like hardly anybody in the bars, and I need friends. What do I do? Go to the park, creep on people? I tried that. It was weird. It didn't work. You can't just like step up to people and be like, hi, I need a friend, you know? And I'm like, what do I do? And I'm like, okay, get on a dating app. Just do it. Get on a dating app. You know you want cuddles. Do it. And so I do, and I'm like trying the free apps, and like nothing's coming of them. And I'm like, come on, I'm cute. All my pictures are cute. My profile is cool. How come I'm not getting any matches? This is weird. And then something dawns on me. I'm like, God damn it. I am one of the people that makes money easily. Therefore, I get to be one of the people that pays for the app so that all the people who, you know, need to connect for free can. So like, yeah, I paid $30 today. And I got a friend instantly. Like, there was hardly any waiting moments from the moment I paid. It was like instant choice. And not only choice, but like choose your destiny. Like, bam, here's a screen, 5 options. Okay, like, I like that one. I don't really like the rest. Nothing's happening. Okay, go back in. Who do I like? Like this one. Things happen. Boom, boom, boom. She comes. She's like, oh, well, I'm looking for somewhere to like paint. And I'm like hanging out the park. And she's near the park. And so she like comes and hangs out, and she like busts out like an easel and like paints the scenery of the Mississippi River right before my eyes. We have a little first date. I don't know if we're, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. But, hello, I manifested the exact friend that I needed. I'm here to paint. Yeah, I'm working at pizza place because, like, I need to buy a truck. I don't need to. I want to. I must have a truck. Maybe. This bike's working pretty good. But if I don't want to work at pizza forever, Leo, get a truck. Okay, I had to remind myself. So, okay, friend, Tinder, instant, I don't know. Things are working out, and there's challenges. I get to deal with bullies. And I get to pretend like I have thick skin and I have street smarts. It's so funny. And then I get off work. And right outside in this, like, market, there's this, like, culture here about bicycles. Like, light up your bicycle, put lights on your tires, and then follow your friends around. And one of your friends has a bike trailer with this big speaker and is like busting out music, and like they just like, it's like little colorful light bicycle parades everywhere. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's kind of like Burning Man with like art cars. Like you follow the art car with the good music, and there was like several troops, and then there's this huge one, and I like followed them for a long time, but they're all riding beach cruisers, and I'm riding handlebars bike. Handlebars? Pfft. I'm riding a road bike, and I'm doing tricks on road bike. Like I don't ride with no hands, I can stand up, I can dance, I can flail my arms and let it around, you know. I've been doing this with myself for like years, like riding my bike and dancing. And I came to the perfect city to do that, and you guys, I had no idea how perfect this place is for me. So following this troop around, it was fun. I sped up past them all, like doing tricks, and they were all down, and then I went through Bourbon Town, and there's like people out with speakers in the middle of the street, and so I just like walked around till I found some good beats, and then I was like getting it down, and then I got in like on this like one groove, and then all of a sudden like this guy came walking up to me, I like danced him around him, and like these people started cheering for me. I was like acting like I'm cool. I'm like, okay, I gotta show off. Shit, I'm really bad at showing off. This is where I fuck up. Oh no, you know. Great, you cheered for me. Shit, now I lost my groove. Anyway, so it's fun. I like this town. It's getting better and better every day. It's a little hard coming here and not know anybody, but that's the adventure I chose. And this is what I wanted to do. Come be a great artist, fool. Who knows what they're doing? Even though I don't know what I'm doing. I kind of know what I'm doing. Okay, bye. Thanks for listening.